Hey guys, Eric here. I had gotten a request to um, be talking about INFJ's anxieties and ways you can help to alleviate if you're an INFJ's friend. She left, whoever was commenting, I'm pretty sure it's a girl. She had left multiple different topics she wanted me to discuss, and they're quite in depth, so I don't think I'll be able to cover all of them by the time deadline that I set for myself, which was by the end of Sunday. So sorry about that, but I can at least get started now. INFJ's anxiety. So my apologies. But as you can see, I'm currently taking care of my hair, washing it, and putting in some argan oil, massaging it through. So I won't be pausing during this video. It might be a little bit less fluid than the others, but INFJ's anxieties. We get anxiety from many things. But the biggest one is our thoughts. Our thoughts about social encounters. Understand that INFJs have a history of being. We're not born with the anxiety. It's developed over time. We have a history of being misunderstood, and in social situations, even from a young age, our TI isn't really developed yet, so we can seem very socially awkward. We have good intentions and we really just want to make friends, but I remember I think INFJs. This is still something I'm researching, but I think all INFJs might have a photographic memory. That's something to be determined, but photographic memory happens from more white cells in the brain. So what ends up happening is the INFJ, at least from my experience, ends up doing things that are that break social boundaries. Like whenever I was in fourth grade, I would offer like my pencil to somebody who didn't have the color yellow. I had a yellow colored pencil, and I would try giving it to them, and I didn't even know this person. So you can already see how that's kind of like, oh, well, that's a little bit intense, and it is, because INFJs are intense individuals. That being said, there's there's a lot of pain that follows suit, especially whenever people don't reciprocate or accept your kind gestures. And what that means for us is we grow up with anxiety as a result, wondering when the next person is going to misunderstand us. So understand that an INFJ's anxieties do stem largely from our experiences. That means that how you tend to an INFJ's anxiety is different for each one. It really is. Wow, my hair's looking really good kept back. Some INFJs have a more emotional anxiety in regards to how their emotions will be impacted, where others, like me, are more anxious about the repercussions of their actions on the relationships of those around us. So I am more concerned with people's free will because they don't think like I think, they don't see what I see, and I know that that's fact, and it's not anyone's fault, it's just the reality. Me making friendships with people means that other people will have a problem with me more often than not, and the ones that don't, I usually get pretty lucky with. So, much better. So, the INFJ that you are trying to alleviate angst from needs to know that you're not out to get them first off, and that's true with all INFJs because again we have experiences that make us anxious, and the anxiety is different for each one. But if the anxiety is tailored to, pardon me, the anxiety is tailored, probably doesn't sound good. The anxiety is tailored to our experiences. So you have to be able to first have that INFJ be willing to open up to you. If you try to force it, it's just going to backfire on us. So give us our space. We need to open up to you first, and it's going to definitely take time. That's why INFJs tend to not open up to people very quickly, even if we want to. And there are those occasional bursts where our FE will kick in, and then we'll be very active in trying to connect and bond with the other person. But then there are times where we do absolutely nothing, and we just watch you, and you know, kind of like how I'm looking into the camera right now. Our eyes will be on you, but we may not say anything or do anything, and we might not even approach you or talk to you or even mention your name to other people, but we're thinking about you. That's at least from my experiences. Because the anxiety is different. So from my experiences, I'm watching people to see how they react so that I can see if I'm even able to connect with them, if it's even worth trying. And I think that's true for all INFJs, regardless, is we need to know that we're not wasting our time. We need to know we're not going to get hurt because at its core, that's where the anxiety stems from. We're questioning if we're going to get hurt. So if you are trying to alleviate an INFJ's sense of angst, at its core, that's where it comes from. If you are very careful, and we will be able to see this, if we see that you are careful not to be impulsive, not to be quick to get angry, not to become frustrated with someone, and you don't have to be talking to us, we're watching you. How you react with other people, we think is how you're going to react to us. So if we see somebody insult you, bro, what you gonna talk about? And then you get all angry. That's it. We're done. We're never gonna talk to you again. You blew it. We don't want anything to do with you. That was, in our mind, that is the worst case scenario. Anxiety alert. Doesn't matter how good things get. It doesn't matter how much you change. In the back of our mind, it's like PTSD. We don't want to be traumatized. We've had enough trauma from other people hurting us. We will never be able to forget that moment. We will always remember it. We will always remember your insensitive comment and how you spoke to that other person. And then we think, if I was that person and I heard those words coming from your mouth, how would it make me feel? And if the answer is bad, don't ever expect to be bonding with us. If you do, you'll never be anything more than a friend. You won't be a close friend. I guarantee you that. It just won't happen. So, first step is let your INF talk to them. Let your INFJ know, hey, I've been doing some research because I want to better understand you. I don't want to be one of those people who has hurt you or who hurts you. And I don't want to make you feel like you can't talk to me. As soon as you say this, their anxiety will kick off. It's something that needs to be said because we need to hear it. But it will, I'm warning you, they likely will retreat socially. What will likely happen is they'll say, okay, they'll listen to you, but then they'll just distance themselves and maybe they won't even talk to you for a time. Give them time. At this point, they're going to be afraid to reach back out to you. They will be afraid to connect with you first. After that moment, even if they think, I want to try. I want to try to have a relationship with this person. I want to try to trust them. I want to try to be their friend and see where it goes because I want to believe that there's still good people out there. They likely will not reach out to you and say, hey, I've been thinking about what you said. Why don't we? Because in their mind, they're thinking, well, what on the off chance if something goes wrong? Then we're hurting ourselves by trying to reach out like we've done from a young age. Always trying to connect with people. And what does it get us? Pain. Lots and lots of pain. Lots and lots of misunderstandings and, oh, you're autistic, and oh, you need to be in a special support room, oh, and no, you need to be on medication. Oh, no, you just need to develop coping skills. We're not handicapped. We're genuine. And that's seen as a problem and it gets us hurt. So we're not going to reach back out to you because if we do, we're going to get hurt. That's what the fear is. That's where the anxiety comes from. 1 week. Talk to your INFJ. Hey, I don't want to hurt you. I understand that this may have happened in the past. Don't say it like that because it's going to make them feel offsetted and like you're trying to impose. Try to keep your words from being imposing. Leave it out on the floor and the INFJ will pick them up. So say, hey, look, I don't want to hurt you. I've been doing a lot of research into trying to understand INFJs better because I really want to have a relationship. I really want to have a bond with you or a friendship with you, whatever words you choose to use. I really want to connect with you. And I feel like I can't do that if I'm not able to meet your needs. And I want to understand you. Back off. After you say that, give them their space. Even if the INFJ says, oh yeah, we can. Don't. Just trust me whenever I say, you do not want to be quick on the pedal. Lay off the gas. You have got to, they may never tell you that this is something that they needed or wanted, but you have to give us time mentally. Keep in mind, we've been hurt and traumatized by people. That is why we act the way that we do. You've got to give our psyche time to adjust with reality and catch up with reality and our emotions to catch up. The INFJ may want to connect with you. Psychologically, they cannot. We need time to process. Give them their space. After you say this, just say, and hey, I want to be able to understand you, and I care about you, and I don't need an answer right now, and I want you to know that I understand, and make sure you say this, or at least let them know in some way. Hey, I understand that you may need some space, and I don't want to impose or make you feel overwhelmed, so I'm just going to take a step back, and I'll reach out to you later on. Take some time to yourself, breathe, try not to think about it too much, but I really want to get to know you better. Then back off. If you're in a social situation, leave them your number, and just say, I'll reach out to you later on, and then walk away. Don't make the INFJ feel like they need to continue to respond to you, because we're going to think, well, I don't want to be rejected. I don't want to be hurt again. So because I don't want to be hurt, I have to say something. Okay, sure. And we'll say something that's gonna get us hurt. All right? Don't just walk away. Just let it go. If you're on social media, don't respond. Don't type anything out. Don't let them see the bubbles on Facebook Messenger. Don't send them another text. If you're on video chat, wait for 2 to 3 seconds, and if they say okay, just say, all right, talk to you later. Hang up. Don't let the INFJ have the last word. Do not let us have the last word. And I'm going to say that again because it's crucial. Do not let us have the last word. Make it clear to us. You are cutting the string. Make it clear, hey, I am not expecting you to respond. I told you I will contact you. Good day. That's it. Close it. It's like selling somebody a product. If it's not a no, it's a go. And in this case, if it's not a no, it's a go. Head out. You're done. Okay? You want to connect with your INFJ. You want to connect with an INFJ. You want to be able to even have a potential friendship with them. Step 1, follow the steps I just laid out. Talk to them, hey, I really want to connect with you. I want to understand you, but I don't want to impose, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. So here's my number. I'll hit you up later on. Boom, you're done. Leave. Okay? 1 week, 7 days. Exactly 7 days. Don't wait 9 days. Don't wait 10, because then we're moving on. We've invested the emotional energy into the thought. Man, I wonder what it's going to be like if I get to know this person. They said they'd reach out to me. 8 days go by. You know what? I don't really know if I want this. I'm okay being alone. I enjoy my alone time. I'll just focus on me. Then you reach out to us. Now we're upset. Because you waited too long. We took all of that emotional investment, then we said, yeah, you know what? I've waited long enough. Just get rid of it. And then we move on with our life. And I'm here, I'm lifting my weights. Ding ding. Oh. Son of a gun. We put that back down, then we're thinking to ourselves, I completely forgot. This person wanted to bond with me. I don't want to give them my energy. I was just working out. Man, now I gotta stop what I'm doing and stop my life and put it on hold. And see, now you've lost the chance. You've lost the chance. 7 days on the dot. Don't wait. Don't make it 6. Don't make it 8. 7 days. They don't respond. They're busy. We'll remember that you reached out to us, and then we'll remember the first encounter. Then we'll remember you don't want to overwhelm us. Then we'll remember you want to understand us. Then we'll say, okay, they want to understand me. Hey, I was busy. I'll hit you up in 2 days or later on. I don't have the energy right now. Oh God, I hope that they understand that I hope that they understand that I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. You say, okay, no problem. Hey, this person didn't overwhelm me. They're actually willing to give me my personal space. Hey, maybe I'll pursue a friendship with them. Hey, this might turn into something good. The next day, hey, you say, hey, what's up? Oh, I wanted to get back to you because I didn't have time yesterday. Say, okay, cool, no problem. What's going on? Boom. All right, you're bonding with the there. Now you have a friendship with an INFJ. Start building on it. But INFJ's anxieties, I would say, this is such a complex topic. I could make 3 videos off of this topic alone, just bonding with an INFJ and how to actually start. Look, just don't hurt us, all right? If we know we can trust you, our anxiety will be relieved around you. It's that simple. if we emotionally can trust you, and we know that when we're having a moment, we can turn to you for counsel and guidance and to be a level head, we can have our meltdown and bring ourselves right back together and pick ourselves back up off the ground, because we know you're not going to hurt us. And be like, hey, you feeling better, man? Yeah. Thank you for being here for me. I needed that. And I just had that moment with Gabriel earlier today, an hour straight. Right? He's on the phone with me, even though he's still, at work. He's working from home, and he's busy, and he has plans, and I say, SOS, I need you now. He answers, yo, what's up? An hour straight, he just sat there and listened on the phone. And I said, thank you for being here for me. I needed it. He said, you're welcome. I'm glad I could be. That's what I'm talking about. You want to help an INFJ not feel anxious? Show them they can trust you. It's all about trust. We don't want to get hurt. So, I could go in. Look, I am exhausted. I have a lot going on in my life right now. I don't want to talk about it. Just please do me a favor and don't mention that in the comments. But the short version is just pray for me, because I got a roommate who has made threats to me, and I can't get him taken out of the lease until the public opens up again. I'm struggling to maintain a diet. Taking care of myself is hard. You can probably just tell on my face I'm stressed. I'm not worried about defending myself, like in terms of safety. I don't think he's actually going to hurt me. But the point has been, he has taken the security of my home away from me, and I am trying to figure out how to live through this time. And I'm okay. I'm eating. I'm doing what I have to make sure I'm all right. But I have a lot on my mind, and that means very, very limited social energy. If I don't release videos, guys, I need you to understand and work with me here. Please don't unsubscribe. Like, that's a great way to demotivate me so I never release a video again. Oh yeah, I had one bad moment and look, everyone leaves. Of course they leave. Everyone leaves. And there it is. There's the trauma and the hurt again. Everyone leaves because I don't suit their needs, and I don't live my life according to their desires. And I didn't make that video for them. I said something that upset them. Well, fuck it. I might as well not even try anymore. Fuck everybody. Screw them all. Right? Okay, so you just understand. And I'll talk about cussing in other videos, but short version is, I really don't care. I don't care. If it bothers you that much, I'll see you in heaven. But just work with me, guys, and I hope this video has helped you. See you all next time.